We talk about obscure Nintendo stuff on this channel every so often, but I think this may be the most random, strange, and obscure thing we've ever talked about on here. As you may know, Nintendo launched a music app called Nintendo Music just this last week, and I would say the app has been a success with over 500,000 downloads. They've already added more soundtracks to the app since it launched. Particularly, they added Super Mario Wonder and Donkey Kong Country 2. Now, something kind of interesting has happened with the Donkey Kong Country 2 soundtrack. It was noticed by fans that one of the songs had a different name than everyone was used to. The song in question is the song that's playing in the background right now. If you know Donkey Kong Country music, you probably know this tune as Mining Melancholy. It's been known as that for, I would say, decades probably. But as it turns out, the name Mining Melancholy is actually not the song's official name. When Donkey Kong Country 2 released, it seems as though no name was given to the song, so fans came up with one. And that name was Mining Melancholy. But apparently Nintendo later gave the song a name when Donkey Kong Country 2 was ported to the Game Boy. Wait, okay, rewind slightly. It got semi-ported to the Game Boy. I am aware that the level designs for the majority of the game are apparently very different. I actually did have this game as a kid, but I really don't remember much about it. But apparently most of the level designs are quite different, which makes sense given that it is, you know, a Game Boy. So like, is it actually a port? A lot of people call it a port. I don't actually think it's technically a port, but semantics. Okay, back to the song title. In the Game Boy version of the level, the song is called Cannon's Claim, which is a reference to the cannon enemies in the level. Cannon's Claim is the same name as the level itself, so they named the song after the level. But here's where things get weird. The Nintendo Music app doesn't call the song either of those names. They call it Cannon's Clanking, which is similar to the Game Boy version's song name, but it's definitely not the same name. No one really knows why the song's name was changed. A lot of people, until this week, didn't even know the song wasn't officially called Mining Melancholy. I presume the fan name for the song did not become canon because Nintendo likely felt like they could not use it. Sometimes companies don't like to use the ideas from fans because they fear some sort of legal repercussion. And I'll be honest, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know how any of that works. But I imagine if they're leery about using that kind of thing, there must be some form of precedent that would make them feel that way. So I would say that's why Mining Melancholy was not made into the song's official name. But what about Cannon's Claim? Why was that changed to Cannon's Clanking? Clanking? It's so hard to say. Anyways, the change from Cannon's Claim to Cannon's Clanking baffles me. Why did they do that? Was it to differentiate the song from the level since the level is called Cannon's Claim? I mean, DKC2 came out in 1995. It feels kind of weird to change the name now. I'm not really sure why it happened, but I guess we'll never know. I did some digging about the exact origin of Mining Melancholy, and I do think I found who exactly coined the fan name to the song before we had an official name. There's a tweet from DK Vine that dates all the way back to March 2016. The tweet reads, DKC2's Mine theme was left off of its official soundtrack, so I named it Mining Melancholy in 1999. It kinda stuck. And it really did stick, didn't it? Even after Nintendo gave the song its first official name, people still commonly refer to the song as Mining Melancholy. Honestly, until this week, I never even knew that wasn't its name. I think this entire situation is very fascinating, but I'm curious to hear from you guys. Which name did you hear this song get called first? Which of the names is your favorite? And why do you think Nintendo changed the song's name recently? I think I still like Mining Melancholy the most personally. I feel like it's easier to say and just rolls off the tongue way better. Thank you for watching this incredibly random and obscure and very short video. I'm currently working on another news video and some other fun stuff behind the scenes. If you didn't see my announcement, I took a few days off from content creation because I have a new kitten and oh my gosh, he is a handful. Send me your energy because I will definitely need it. I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody!